So today, we're playing the Ranger class. We may have just had the worst start ever. But somehow, just somehow, we managed to pull it back from the fire with the CRITWOOD Staff and the Fancy Fencing Rapier. Basically, invincible. We've so much max life, we've so much armor. We scale and damage. This build has come together awesomely actually. But hey, check it out and let me know what you think of it. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and jump into some rank games with the Ranger and see what we can do today. A Goobert, straight away. I do want a Goobert, but I don't want to take it right now. I also want this Walrus Tusk, this Whetstone, and this Banana. Let's roll. 3 gold left. So now we're in a bit of a predicament. Do we just sack around and take a piggy bank? Because we are going to lose with this setup. 100%. There is no winning. Unless we sell the Walrus Tusk and find a second weapon. Or do we take a carrots to counteract some poison for the future? I'm going to take the carrot here. But the DPS here are going to be way too low. If your opponent has 2 weapons, like this Berserker, is just an instant loss, especially because they have Battle Rage. As you can see, yeah, they're just smashing us down. It is what it is. We're just unfortunate in the first shop. And now we actually got the weapons I was looking for here. I do want to craft up that Tusk Poker. I also want this wooden sword, but can we fit it in? We'd have to lose the carrot. Am I okay with losing the carrot? I think so. That means we can buy this leather bag as well. And yeah, this is going to be much better setup. However, we are going to begin a Pyromancer with a ton of extra life. A frying pan for a ton of DPS. And lots of garlics for that damage mitigation with block. And yeah, our stamina here been a big issue. We missed twice because of stamina. And that actually lost us this fight here again. Just pausing the video here very quickly, just to ask you to subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. It's not great. We're 2 lives down already. I want another Walrus Tusk. I'm actually going to roll here. Go craft up a torch, but I'm actually going to use up a lot of our gold here. Looking for another Tusk Poker. But unfortunately, we didn't find it. We do now have another banana, so our stamina shouldn't be too much of an issue. We are going to begin a wooden buckler, which is going to eat up a ton of our stamina. This is what I was worried about here. Especially having 3 weapons. As you can see, our stamina. Yeah. Actually losing this fight again. Well, off to a tough start here. Let's take this leather bag. We're going to be taking this for sure. This Whetstone here. Switch this around, we should have a ton of DPS. I'm not going to take another wooden sword. Instead, I'm actually going to take this garlic. That's going to make our food items trigger faster, and it's going to give us that little bit of damage mitigation. We'll see how this goes now. We are going to begin a Reaper. If we had a card now, we'd actually sack some of their poison. They do have another shield. Unfortunately, we're coming across people with a lot of shields. But still, we actually managed to get our first win here after 3 straight losses. We now have the Hero Sword, Mana Orb, and the Acorn Collar is kind of nice. We could actually have a CRITWOOD Staff here if we find a broom. Is that something we want to do? We will lose another round if we take these items. Is that something we're going to do? But first of all, we can take the Acorn Collar for sure. We'll have to sell the wooden sword for the Mana Orb, or we just reserve it and take a leather bag. Is this going to be good enough to win the next round? I don't think so. Are we going to chance it? Why not? We are going to begin a Berserker with a Goobert, an axe, Forging Hammer. They don't have a ton here. This axe is quite scary though. This Goobert keeping them alive. But not long enough for them to scale up their damage here. I was actually looking a bit scary here. But still. Incredibly awesome. We have a CRITWOOD Staff. We also have a Holy Armor here. And we can take a second Tusk Poker now instead. So what we can do is we can sell our wooden sword, take a Tusk Poker. Or we can go for a CRITWOOD Staff. Stamina usage is 0.7, 0.7. Yeah, let's go ahead and actually go for the CRITWOOD Staff here. That being said, I do want this Holy Armor really badly, so I'm going to preserve it. Let's continue on for now. We actually didn't get any stronger here. So we have a high chance of losing here. We just replaced a wooden sword for a broom. So we could inflict that blind, but unfortunately, I'm going to begin another person with another shield. Could be quite scary. But our DPS here smash them down. They also had the leather armor. So we're eating through them pretty nicely here. But yeah, actually another win. So we actually have a crazy shop right now. We have an impractically large greatsword. We could sell everything and take the impractically large greatsword. I wanted to craft up a steel goobert, which I'm going to be doing here. Also some blueberries is insanely valuable for our magic stuff. So that's 4 gold, 17 gold, 20 gold. Do we sell our walrus tusk? Bringing us up to 15. Well, first of all, we're going to be taking the blueberries because we need it for our magic stuff, for sure. We want our blueberries to be triggered as fastest as possible. Then I'm actually going to take the goobert and I'm going to take a funny back here. We're going to want our food items triggered the fastest. Like so, and then have these here because these are faster food items than the banana. We'll keep it like this. This should be good. Next round, we are saving our 6 gold and taking this holy armor. We're looking to craft a moon armor with it. Just like this person's crafting up moon armor here. They're going to have a ton of spikes with the Tormuk, Tusk Poker, Spike Shield. So we are going to be doing a lot of damage to ourselves, but this goobert here should keep us alive, to be honest. Actually, did a lot of damage to us. Should we take a piercing arrow or should we go for a Idrisil's leaf here? Idrisil's leaf gives us that mana super early. Maybe we should go for Idrisil's leaf here. Piercing arrow, because we're going to have guaranteed crits, would be insane. If we have the mana generation, which we'd have to wait quite a while to get that 4 mana straight away, or we can have instant crits from the very beginning, which does sound amazing. Or we could generate up faster mana using big ball of treats here. Have constant supply of mana, instant mana from the very beginning, or just overall DPS with our damage. Mega Clover here, actually kind of terrible. Poison Ivy could be an interesting show because we do have some spike generation. Not a whole lot, but could go crazy. Well, since we have the steel goobert here, the position of the piercing arrow will be a lot tougher. With the steel goobert, we could go for the big ball of treats here to actually activate it 20% faster, as well as having our food items trigger faster. But I'm actually going to go for the Idrisil's leaf here. We'll sort this out in a minute. We're going to be taking a holy armor, and that is another walrus tusk. 4 gold left. Let's roll. Fanny pack. And also a shield of valor here. We just need to find a bunch of mana orbs. We're going to switch this in here. We do want to make more use of this fanny pack. We don't want to have it on a CRITWOOD staff here. We also need to find a different weapon than the Tusk Poker here. Your DPS is going to be quite low. We'll slot it here for now. Giving us 4 stars. Giving us 4 star slots. Giving us 8 mana. Giving us 2 guaranteed full crits from a CRITWOOD staff. We're going to leave it like this. We can add in our Walrus Tusk. Not making fantastic use of our fanny pack, but if we do come across anybody with poison, should be pretty decent. And it's also going to give us a ton of charges for our steel goobert here, more than any other item. And yeah, we're going to be scaling up our damage on our CRITWOOD staff. We want the Shield of Valor, so we're going to continue on for right now. We'll see how this goes. We should have 8 mana from the very beginning. We get those crits. However, yeah, our DPS here is super low with a Tusk Poker and a CRITWOOD staff here. We do need to find another weapon here. But still, not too bad. Scaling damage with the steel goobert. And actually, we got smashed here. Just saying how awesome it was. And then we get smashed. Well, we're going to take a Shield of Valor. With that being said, we're going to have to make some changes to fit this in. I'm going to sell our garlic and I'm going to roll here. I'm going to sell a banana and roll again. There's some spike generation, but it's not what it wants. Tormuk I don't want either. Let's roll once more. Fortunately, haven't found anything we really, really want. I might sell another banana. Actually, you can't be selling all our nature items here. Let's sell our Walrus Tusk. Ripsaw Blade might actually do the trick for now. It is on sale for 5, so we are risking a loss here. If we continue on, I'll like this for now. Which is not terribly great. That's going to give us 6 mana. We are 1 mana short. Will that be okay? It's going to have to be okay. We're going to have a ton of armor with this, and we're going to be scaling up a ton of damage with our steel goblet. Let's continue on. We'll get the ripsaw next turn. We'll see how this goes. We are going to begin a chieftain, mana thirst, magic torch. They're going to be scaling up damage like crazy. Crazy insane. However, this combo here is enough mana generation. So the could have went for, say, like a fighter class or an anvil. But it does allow them to scale up because their health back to full. And yeah, they are smashing us, so it is working out for them. We're going to have to take the ripsaw blade. I'm going to sell our little tusk poker. Acorn collar we're going to buy since it's on sale, and we're going to roll. There's that mana orb. I want to craft up a moon shield. More than the moon armor here. Let's continue rolling. Another set of blueberries. Now we actually have to fit in everything again, which is the hard part here. We're going to sell our acorn collar here because we do have guaranteed crits. And we're going to take these blueberries here. Banana we need to fit in, but we can't afford to fit in. We're going to roll twice since we have the card open. 4 mana from the very beginning. It's going to have to do. We are going to continue on like this. We're on very, very limited storage. We could sell our holy armor here, but it is a ton of armor. And yeah, ripsaw blade here. Doing a lot more work than our little tiny tusk poker. However, our stamina is completely gone because of their moon shield, which is quite scary. And actually, we could still lose this. We barely won here. Stamina being a huge issue because we don't have that banana in. And now we're going to have a ton of mana. We're going to be taking this funny back and we are going to be adding in our banana. That's going to be awesome for us. Now we just need a ton of storage. Let's continue rerolling. I do want to find a fancy fencing rapier. So let's continue rolling. Do we take a hard container for some regeneration? No, what I want to find is more mana orbs, more holy armors. And a fancy fencing rapier. So I'm going to use up... There we go. Literally the next shop here. We got to be fairly careful here now. We're going to have to chance this round. We are in 1 life. This is going to be quite scary. As for better positioning. Okay, so as of right now, we've kind of moved some things around. We have our steel goblet actually triggering our ripsaw blade and our CRITWOOD staff here. Blueberries being triggers for our goblet here. Going to be insanely valuable. We have 6 mana, 3 regeneration off the bat. We have a ton of mana, ton of armor. And yeah, next round we're going to be crafting up that moon armor. And let's continue on. The ripsaw blade going to be scaling damage now with our steel goblet here. We're going to need that extra DPS. It's going to be quite scary because we're going to begin a curse dagger. But they don't have a ton of damage because they only have the shovel and they're not actually making use of their curse dagger fully. We'll see here. We are out of stamina. Stamina is still going to be a huge issue. But once we get the fancy fencing rapier, it's going to cost a lot less stamina than the ripsaw blade here. And yeah, our opponent's DPS here not even breaking through armor. Yeah. Insane for us. Well, we're going to be selling this. We're going to have to take this and we are going to be taking this mana orb for now. I also really want a holy armor here, but we are in pretty much desperate need of some storage. Our stamina usage went down quite a bit. Fancy fencing rapier is going to be a ton more damage. So yeah, this should be looking pretty decent right now. I will keep this holy armor. Next round we are getting 14 gold. So if we do buy it, we're going to have to sack another round. Can we afford to do that? We need to get stronger right now. Is this going to be strong enough? So far, it's actually looking really, really strong. Yeah, actually. CRITWOOD staff with fancy fencing rapier. Insane combo. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to roll. Some more blueberries and a fanny pack here. So, we are doing something a little bit more dumb. We have lost some value on our Each leaf here, giving us 4 mana off the get-go. Also, our steel goblet has lost a trigger, but we need this banana in. And to fit all this in, we had to have it this way. But our moon shield here is going to give us a ton of mana early off. It's going to give us a ton of armor, keeping us alive here to deal as much damage as possible. We're going to need this fanny pack, we're going to need this blueberries, and let's continue on. Our blueberries sitting up here. Can we actually win? We are going to begin a burning banner here. They're going to be eating all our buffs. But yeah, as you can see, we nearly have 20 mana. Giving us guaranteed crits non-stop here. And so far looking pretty decent. We're still going strong here. Our opponent's DPS not too crazy, but it will stack up the longer the fight goes on. However, our damage is actually crazy scaling too. Actually looking awesome here. We've two more rounds to go to survive here. That being said, I'm going to take another fanny pack. Take more blueberries. We don't exactly need the blueberries here, to be honest. But we're going to take it anyway. Let's continue looking here. What else could make us stronger here? We're going to be taking this fanny pack. We're going to have this in this position here. Jin's lamp. We do have a luck. We don't have spikes. We have mana. Could also be insane for us. We do have a ton of armor though. Not going to take it though. I'm not going to take the glowing crown either. I'm going to reroll. Should we take another armor? A massive armor stacking. Massive armor stacking. Would that be overkill? I think it might be overkill. Let's take the stamina sack. Do we take a pair of gloves? I don't think I actually want either. Moving around to try to get more value of our atrial sleeve here. And yeah, we should have guaranteed crits. We have scale and damage. This should be good enough. To beat our next opponent, atrial leaf with a magic staff. They're going to have guaranteed mana, scale and damage with the magic staff. They did a massive crit on us. Our crit chance is 100% because of our CRITWOOD STAFF here. And yeah, DPS here going crazy. FANCY Fencing Rapier is an awesome weapon here. Do we take another moon armor? Well, hell yeah. We're going to be taking a moon armor. Since it's on sale for 3. Let's take another stamina sack. Let's roll. What else could we take here? We could take a Wolpertinger for base stamina regeneration. Not sure if we want that. Hard container for some regeneration stacking. Actually, it's going to give us a ton of health straight away. Also, this could be over here. Getting more value from our atrial sleeve here. Because this, if we actually get the full value of our atrial sleeve here, we should actually get enough regeneration to actually give this max HP straight away. So yeah, let's take the hard container. And let's continue on for right now. We are going to begin a scale warden. This could be quite scary. They are going to be inflicting a lot of poison on us. However, they're completely out of stamina. They have too much weapons here. They don't need all these weapons. And yeah, we actually survived 1 life left here. We had a rough start, but managed to pull it back. I believe we can actually go for the full 11 here. I believe we're after getting strong enough to actually take it all the way. We're going to take the hard container. Do we take a potion belt? Do we take a potion belt? Or do we take the hard container? Chance roll and see if we find some more storage. Or do we just take the potion belt here? I'm going to take it for this round. We have the hard container. We've 1 going left. I'm going to roll. That is another Shield of Valor. We could actually go for a armor stacking craziness. But I still don't think we take it. I think this is going to be enough armor. And a ton of mana. Yeah, we've way too much. Armor is going to be overkill. It's going to allow us to scale up damage here significantly. Our stamina usage is not too bad here actually. It is getting lower though, because it is Moon Shield. Which yeah, this is insane damage here. Insane damage, 32 DPS. If you actually get a spike stack in here, we could actually go for a Jin's lamp. We're not going to take it. I'm actually going to go for a Heart of Darkness here. Walrus Tusk, a lump of coal. We could sack the FANCY Fencing Rapier for a practically large greatsword. We're not going to take it. Glowing Crown. I actually don't think we want this either, because we want to keep our mana on for CRITWOOD STAFF, even though we have so much mana. This might actually be super valuable here. Allowing us to be super tanky. We're actually going to take it. We're going to try it out. It is on sale, so we can sell it next round. We'll see here. We're going to be invulnerable straight away without a big burst of mana. We still have 20. I mean, we have a long time before we lose up all our mana here. So yeah, actually this is going to make us uber tanky. Basically invincible. We've so much max life, we've so much armor, we scale and damage. This build has come together awesomely actually. should we take a second Fancy Fencing Rapier? This would increase our DPS here significantly. If we could have it this way and have the other one this way, it would actually be turbo nuts. Alternatively, we could actually have this out and have our Fancy Fencing Rapier in. But still, I believe it's going to be too much stamina usage. We need to find one item for up here. And we are going to be taking this. Clean up a bunch of slots for us. Like so. Now we just need one item here. I'm going to be taking the healing herbs because this is regeneration as well. So we're going to have guaranteed 90 max life and 4 in power, which is going to be awesome for us. Let's roll. Another corrupted crystal. It is the final round, so kind of have to make use of our items right now. Another shield of valor here. Could be quite nice. Another heart container. I would really like another heart container here. We could sell our glowing crown here. I think I'm actually going to do it. Because if we stack up enough regeneration here, we actually get another 90 HP, and that's going to be honestly pretty good. And yeah, this is going to be our final setup here. It's after coming together quite nicely. Steel Gobert into Fancy Fencing Rapier. Took a while to find this weapon, but once we find this weapon with the CRITWOOD Staff here, it is crazy damage. Each does leave here. For the instant mana, honestly, we could have took the piercing arrow, got rid of Steel Gobert, and had this mana stack and armor situation. And we would also be doing a ton of damage. Alternatively, we could have had the piercing arrow in this position, or even this position, having an activator for our CRITWOOD Staff and our Fancy Fencing Rapier, which also could have been super awesome. But yeah, this is ton of survivability, ton of damage, more survivability, and a utility, survival, and increase in our DPS. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see if we could win this final fight. I have no doubt. Actually, this could be a direct counter to us. Burning Banner and blinds. What's our accuracy? 45%. Yeah, this could be quite scary because we have to hit to scale up damage here. But honestly, actually, bursting through him here. I'm scared of Burning Banner because it eats up our buffs, but we are generating up a ton of buffs, so they couldn't eat through them all. Also, the luck from the Fancy Fencing Rapier, insane. And yeah, let's have a quick look at the DPS here very quickly. Towards the end, Fancy Fencing Rapier and CRITWOOD Staff dealing about 37 DPS, 38 DPS altogether. Anyway, let's go ahead. We survived 2 lives left. We should get to the full 11 here. Actually, we got 12. Insane, and actually ranking us up to diamond. That's incredibly awesome. Anyways, I'm going to leave it here for now. We started off rough, stabilized, and won ever since then. But anyways, I just want to say thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope you keep a lookout for the next one. See you next time.